Welcome back to your favorite channel. It's your boy Pelican Bay K9s, giving it to you the way I always do. Fair, unbiased, raw, and uncut, my brothers. You know the slogan, man. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't did it yet. And remember, we in uncharted territory from this point on. Watching this video, you know how I give it to you, pay-per-view style, Big salute and big shout out to all the brothers and sisters be down in the chat, everybody that be watching this video from afar, and all the pet lovers from across the world. Man, hey, I just gotta keep giving it to these brothers. They not like us. I said that before, they not like us. We take care of our dogs, you see. Over the past months, I don't know when I have to go back and check my notes and see exactly when I started. But I've been working, doing my shows, taking care of these dogs, and working on writing a book, working on putting a book together. You know what I'm saying? You're not like us. Dogs still taken care of, house still taken care of. Everything's still going the way it need to go. We're not indulging ourselves in something that's too much for us. We're not getting above our head in things. We're not just getting dogs just to have them. We're not collecting them. No, none of that. Let me talk about my book, man. Dropping a book. You know what I'm saying? All about pit bulls. If you want to know about pit bulls, if you want to know, see, this is the thing. We take for granted. A lot of us know a lot of this stuff about pits, right? A lot of people don't know it, and the only information they're getting is the one that's outdated information. Information from that was written in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We in 2025. These brothers and sisters need to know how it's going down in 2025 with these pit bulls. A lot of people don't know the history of these pit bulls. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know the bloodlines, how to take care of these dogs, different things. That's what my book is covering. Everything you need to know about the American Pit Bull Terrier. Specifically for young people, specifically for people who trying to learn the breed. Because we got so many people who got pit bulls who really don't know about the breed at all. So we hitting it from all angles in this book, man. So support your boy, PBK9s, the Pitbull Encyclopedia. You can hit me up in my messenger, my inbox, an audio copy, hardcover, and the reason I did a book, is because simple fact of the matter is a book lasts for lifetime. I don't got to keep putting out issue after issue after issue. One issue is all I need. I'm just trying to get my point across. Take care of these dogs like this. We talking about health situations in the book. So it's many different topics we're going to touch on for any bulldog breed lover. It don't matter if it's band dogs, pit bulls, pocket pits, bully dogs. It's something in this book for you. Something in it for you, man. And like I said, a brain is a terrible thing to waste. One thing I found out, man, unlike back in the days, now I get my crack from my brain. I use my brain to create my crack that I need to sell. Same formation. We just go about it a different route. And we don't harm nobody. We bring joy to people in this crack that we create now. We don't do no harming. Nothing but smiles. And maybe some haters and stuff like that. You can't do nothing without having a hater. You know what I'm saying? But different form, man, you gotta use your brain. Even when it comes to these channels and stuff, it's all about using your brain to figure out something unique you can talk about on your channel. Making crack from what you already got. You see, if I go buy some illegal crack, I gotta purchase that from somebody. But with my brain power, I can recreate and recreate and recreate and recreate. self-sufficient money. You know, so like I said, man, big thanks. I can't say thank you enough to the people that supporting the channel, to the people that support the book, that buying the book, that already purchased their book. I can't say thank you enough, man. You know, believe me. I know I'm gonna have haters, people saying this, people saying that. I'm not worried about that. You know, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Paying taxes on doing my thing. I can't worry about what the next man doing or what the next man can't get it together. This book right here, you know, is strictly for my animal lovers. You know, I got to set myself apart. And the thing about it, I had to sit back and think for a minute. Writing is what I do. You see, I always say the Lord works in mysterious ways. You know, he put certain people in positions, you know, to make changes certain ways, you know, or at least give you the strength, you know, to do what you need to be doing. You see, I wrote 13 books already. And I wrote different kind of books, sci-fi, nonfiction, fiction, memoir, what you call it, biographies. Like I wrote them from different areas because simple fact, if I step to anybody with my 14 books and say, yo, you want to buy, you know, give you my pitch line, and you say you don't like sci-fi books, you like these kind, then I had a book for whatever you like. I got fictional stories about from a girl standpoint, where I wrote the whole book from a girl standpoint of view. You know, just different style and genres of books. So I say, why not do a real legitimate Pitbull book? But the thing about it, I did a book a while back, a Pitbull style book, but I didn't put no effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't put no effort into it. I gave a little bit of information in the book if you've purchased the book already. But I really didn't put no effort in it all the way around. You know, with this one, you know, I took my time and did certain things the way I needed to do it. You know, and I try to make sure the information was there if a person need the information or maybe going through a situation that the book is discussing. You know, we talking about worms and parasites and getting rid of all that type of stuff. You know, we talking about anything that has to do with the American Pit Bull Terrier in this book, man. And you can't have a copy of Richard Stratton sitting on your shelf without having a copy of the Pitbull Encyclopedia. You know, you can't do it. It's the only modern day Pitbull book published at this point. You know, a book that you're willing to say, oh, if you knew it was in your, if this book right here, if you knew it was in your library, you'd go check it out and wouldn't go check it back in. But holla at me, man. You know, and big salute and big thanks to all the brothers that's doing positive stuff. You know, no matter what we do and how we do our channels, we gonna always have the ones that's saying this and saying that. Can't stop that, man. Can't stop it. For one thing, I know a lot of brothers can't read. A lot of brothers can't write. A lot of brothers can't comprehend. If you want to keep anything from a lot of people, put it in the book. So when they get up here to criticizing, when they get up here to the downing, the knocking, and this and that, listen here, man. I'm about like 50 Cent tell Floyd Mayweather, man, I give you $1,000, you read the first chapter, you read the first chapter of Harry Potter out loud. Man, listen here, man, y'all brute brothers. You know, you don't understand the business of the game when it comes to everything about this pit bull. You know, you don't got to be doing the same things you did in order to capitalize off the game. And because another brother make another a move to try to make a move to better himself, why would you knock that? You know, it's so easy, and it's a common thing in the pit bull community to knock anybody trying to do something different and positive with these dogs. You heard how much stuff Samurai was going through when he was first starting that digital dog show? A free dog show that you don't gotta pay nothing, or at least at that point, you didn't have to pay nothing to get in. But you heard how much slander talk brothers want to throw on the back street, how much hate brothers got. Like I told brothers before, if you was totally supporting your brothers doing positive things out here, you know, that digital dog show would have been filled to capacity. If it wasn't, South Bottom show will be filled to the capacity if it wasn't. The ADBR shows will be filled to the capacity if it was what? If you were supporting your brothers doing positive things out here. Can't do it, man. You can't do it. You know, contrary to a lot of y'all brothers' opinions, some people know how to do things other than sell supplements. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sell their own things and do their own things. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And only a hater can knock anybody for selling anything. You know, I don't care what kind of supplement it is. If you're trying to do something right, you're trying to do something legitimate, you're trying to do something legal, and I'm speaking from a person who did other things. You're trying to do anything the right way, big shouts out to you, fam. You know, but I never give the dude James Elmer Givens props. He don't deserve no props with nothing, period. You know, period. At the end of the day, the things I'm doing with the dog game, the things I'm doing with my kennel, with my program, with myself, trying to create a lane for myself, for my people, you know, it ain't gonna be understood by flunkies. You can't understand it. Your agenda is different than mine. Your agenda is making my cat hot. You see, we gonna speak about that dog, this video, about that dog with the Mexican flag. We're gonna speak about that dog in this video. You see, I told your boy James Elmer Givens, LaShawn Johnson, I told your boy James Elmer Givens to keep my name out of his mouth. It ain't my fault y'all doing the wrong things with these bulldogs that these folk tell y'all they got laws for you to abide by. They don't give a damn how much money you got and who you is and who you thought you was. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, like I said, PB K9s, keep giving it to my brothers the way I always do, man. Big salute to my youngsters, man. 15, 16. Like I said, this book for y'all brothers. Read these stories, read these pedigrees, read how to take care of a dog truly. Understand the dog before you go out here buying a dog from somebody who leading you down the wrong path from the start. See, I seen a brother that made a post today. He said, or at least he shared a post that said, you got to surround yourself with people that match your future, not people that match your history. You know what I'm saying? And that shit made so much sense, man, for any brother or sister out there. You know, you got to deal with people that's vibing and doing the things that you're trying to be doing or either already doing. You know, because all that other shit just going to hinder you and going to slow you down. And you wonder why you can't achieve what you need to be achieving. You around the wrong kind of people, man. And if you think the wrong kind of people won't rub off on you, you know, you're sadly mistaken. And like I said, man, you know, I feel like, you know, this book is a manual, if you need it, for as upbringing your puppies, raising your dogs, dog training. Like I said, different bloodlines. So many people that's not familiar with the bloodlines that's already out now. You know, we getting familiar with them. We you know, we just hitting the Pitbull game from all different angles. Like I said, you know, just get your popcorn and sit back and turn the pages, man. You know, and get your read on. You know, if you can't read it, you may have to go a little adult ed or something. You know what I'm saying? We ain't do all pictures. We got pictures in it. You know, got great pictures in it. But we ain't do all pictures. We got some writing, and you gotta read that shit. See, when you make fake pages, man, truthfully, the dog game is too small for that. And that just shows the coward side of the American Pitbull Terrier community. All them fake pages brothers make, it don't make a difference who you is. Just making a fake page to comment on a brother, it shows the coward side in the American Pitbull Terrier game. It shows exactly what them people be saying about y'all are true. You fighting your egos. You want to be tough guys. The same stuff I'm saying, them people said before I said it, that's why I'm saying it. You want to be tough guys. You want them dogs to make you feel like you that dude. And them fake pages just clarifies all that. Cowards, man. No real brother, no brother who got a backbone will make a fake page to comment to any brother. I don't care who it is and what it's about. If you got something to say to anybody, do it on a real page. If you got to do it on a fake page, dog, you don't need to say it. You know how your mama used to say or your daddy used to say, if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say it. If you can't make it on a real page, then don't say it, man. Simple as that. It don't really make sense. You should look at yourself and feel some kind of way when you gotta say something on a fake page. A lot of y'all, you got that hunk of meat between your shoulders and won't use it. It don't really make sense. Don't make sense, man. And the thing about it, like I said, this is a book. This is not a magazine. No disrespect to nobody create great magazines out there. Nobody at all. A lot of great magazines coming in the future. But I did this for the Pitbull community. I did this for the people that want to know about the Pitbull community. People that want to know about these dogs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say, oh, let me get $40, let me get $20 for advertising. This is a one-time thing. There's a book. Set my foot in history. Put my stone down in history of this Pitbull community, this Pitbull world. Forget the community, because the community is small. I'm talking to the world. A lot of y'all boys are stuck in the community. I'm dealing with the world out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with the world for a long time now. That's why a lot of y'all be hating as well. It ain't my fault. You local, man. I'm going to put it to you like that, and you can understand that type of talk. You local. You ain't mainstream, dog. You know what I'm saying? To the people you speak to, a lot of them don't even leave out the damn city. But hey, I just play the cards I get dealt, man. Play the cards I get dealt and give it how I got to give it. Now, we about to get onto this topic, talking about Malcant. Since your boy, like I said, I ain't bothering him. I started off 2024. I said, I don't want no drama with nobody. When it comes to the YouTube stuff. Malcant, your boy, he want to be big, tough guy. He want to be big, tough guy and play that role. Yesterday, he just made a post. Let me show y'all. If you didn't see the post I posted on Facebook yesterday, let me show y'all where your boy curred out. James L. McGivens curred out. And I still dropped a video last night because I'm stepping on his neck. I don't care if he laid down. I'm stepping on his neck till he finished all the way out. I told him to leave me alone, right? He ain't leave me alone. So now, just like this right here, right? You punch me in my face, like I said before. You try to run. And now that I catch you, you try, oh, I was just playing, man. I'm sorry, my fault. Now, then take this in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going. You want to play? He lay the fuck flat all the way down till you out of this game. Like I said, I try to chill. You want to make it about you, so it's about you. James L. McGivens and Malcant. Everybody come in and listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. One of the reasons they say them FBI and them U.S. Marshals came there was because of, that dog with the Mexican flag. Now let me explain to y'all, brothers and sisters, why the dog with the Mexican flag will be a problem. I don't know this 100% true. I'm just giving you common sense. What's the laws of America, my brothers? We know them. We talk about them all the time. Don't sell, don't buy, don't advertise, and don't purchase. Don't transport. So that's about 5 things. That Mexican dog is advertised as a Mexican fighting dog. You know, you can't advertise something in another country as a something and then bring it to the United States and think them folk gonna forget what you was advertising about. Oh, if I'm advertising Mellow Yellow and Fletcher as fighting dogs in Europe, as fighting dogs in Mexico, the moment they land on the United States soil and I'm still advertising and selling them, that's a whole different story. We're talking about a whole different ball game now. You know, y'all fool off what that shit Chico do. I told y'all before. You looking past one thing and forgetting all what the laws is of America. You want to be like Chico so bad, and you want to post an international fighter, or international champion, and all this other type of stuff. And then when you bring that dog to American soil, any of the puppies to American soil, what kind of puppies are these? You advertising them in 2025 as fighting dogs. We ain't talking about no old stories. We talking about what you're advertising today. Y'all not using common sense. Luther, Mark, Luther, all y'all boys, your nephew, all y'all. What is y'all doing? I ask y'all, is y'all playing yes men around that man? Y'all got Buck City Kennels putting y'all in the limelight y'all don't need to be in, and y'all can't stop them. Hey, Lord, please tell me every man is grown. They speak for themselves. Okay. We only gonna use common sense in this dog scenario. That Mexican flag dog that you're advertising, yeah, very good chance the heat came from that. We ain't stupid out here. You know, everybody don't got CTE. Maul can't. You know, Maul can't. You just like Buck City is what I said before. You the only person keep doing the same shit and getting in trouble for the same shit over and over. Only difference between you and Buck City, yours is spaced out. Time is spaced out more. Buck City did it all at one time. He was jealous. He wanted to do all 3 of his at one time. And you got your 3 a month in a matter of 20 years. Maul can't. All he did, he had good dogs. But some of his dogs was Chico Lopez washdowns. You know, I told y'all before, but y'all didn't pay attention. Y'all didn't listen. Little Hurt is in that dog journal for losing already. He ain't a champion, and he was a loser. Y'all out here pushing them puppies off a damn loser. Little Hurt. Hold up. Let me show you Jeff Bezos dog coming down off a curb. Little Hurt is a damn curb. It don't matter how you start your career. If you curved one time in your career, you's a fucking curve. I ain't say if you lost. I say if you curved out one time in your career. Like I said, Maul can't. You getting Chico Lopez dogs that he don't want no more. But these brothers out here, they stupid enough to buy them. They don't care. You know. But that ain't everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't everybody. And like I said, you know, big thanks to all the brothers that be rocking with the channel. Big salute to my man, Provocative Bully, holding it down out there. Mr. 216, Big Logic. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down out there. King Lone Swipe, holding it down out there. You know, big salute to all my brothers. Show Enough, holding it down out there. John Dembry, holding it down out there. You know, salute to all the folk down in that chat, man. Y'all be leaving too many of y'all brothers off. You know. But at the end of the day, all we can try to do is be safe, be legitimate, do the right things with these dogs and enjoy life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Buck City earlier, yo fam, you the most miserable brother in the dog game right now. Buck City is. Tell me if he not. You know, every single day he wake up with misery on his mind when it comes to this dog community. Dog, you forget about the dogs, you have a high life maybe. You know, I don't know, because, you know, you lost your old lady to them shitty ass dogs. You know, the only one man that'll go in court and say, with animal cruelty, knowing animal cruelty ain't gonna get you, well, it got that brother 400 and some years in prison, so I ain't gonna say get you life. But animal cruelty, your animal cruelty didn't come from your daddy smoking crack. My daddy could smoke all the crack he wanted to smoke, but what that had to do with me being harmful to these animals? Did my daddy teach me how to? Now you should have said, if anything, your daddy taught you how to do all that type of stuff. Oh, my daddy had pit bulls. I was raised around, or my daddy kept dogs in shitty areas and cages. He was an animal abuser, and I learned it from him how to be bad animals from him. But I don't understand how him smoking dope had something to do with you abusing your dogs and shooting with pellet guns. You know, I don't understand, you know, how you having 14 kids have something to do with you shooting a dog with a pellet gun. And big salute to my brothers out there that switch up the game, no matter what game you're switching up. Hey, brothers that's in that game. You know, when you switch up the game and you start doing things that's better for your life, don't you get so much hate on the side? Bro, this ain't what I want to do no more. Dog, we can't help we switched up the game, fam. I switched up the game. I'm doing things in other ways now. And I see a lot of brothers, you know, they'll smile in your face, but really they're not happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Really, they're not trying to support your success. Like I say, in this dog game, it seems like everybody want to be that man to sell puppies. Everybody want to say they got the top puppies and this and all that, It can never be, we all got good dogs. You know? Old man, go holler at him. He got good dogs. You know, check his out. Check his out. Check yours out. You know? No, I got these. I don't care who it is. From the brothers at the dog shows, they be cock blocking each other, to the brothers out here in these streets. Oh man, he ain't got good dogs, this and that. Listen, man. Like I said before, salute to all the brothers that got dogs from me in the past, that's doing the right things with their dogs. You know what I'm saying? Big thank you to y'all brothers and sisters that sent me videos and stuff, you know, with the dogs and different things, you know. Big salute to y'all brothers, man. And thanks to you, you know. Like I said, I appreciate it because it lets me see, you know, outside of the ones that I have, lets me see what the dogs look like later on down the road, and the fact that the person is taken care of in a manner that it's supposed to be taken care of, you know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see my dogs on a news article being carried away because they was in feces and urine and all that type of stuff. You know, that let me know I have to go back to the drawing board and figure out who I'm selling my dogs to. You know, it's just playing out like that, man. Now, salute to my brother Marcel out there. You know, you made a great comment, brother. You know, and matter of fact, Marcel, I comment on that on the video. I ain't gonna talk about it right now, you know, because it don't really need to be talked about. It ain't that serious. It ain't that important or nothing like that. We was talking about the gangs and the mafia stuff, but right now I ain't gonna talk about that. You know, I'm just talking about my book. You know, it's dropped rather. You know, soon as I get my hand on it, you know, like I said, you can pre-order it. You know, it'll be to you within a week or so. All the information you need about pit bulls. The real American pit bull terrier. You know, the real one. I try to dig in history a little more than some of our older books, you know, because we got a little more knowledge now about what really happened or what's really going on with these dogs. You know? So like I said, man, this book is not for a certain group of people. This book is for anybody that want to know about this phenomenal breed, you know, that's got, like I said on the book, this dog has got a cloud that's been covering it for the last, I'm going to say, since the mid 80s. There's been a dark cloud covering this dog, saying this dog is the bad dog of the United States, the bully dog, the bad dog. When I say bully, I don't mean bully breeds. I mean bully like starting stuff with people. You know, the bully dog, the bad dog, the dog that hurt people and take their lives. I wanted to say that word, but I think they're going to strike me for it, you know, take me for it. So the dog that do all that type of stuff, that ain't that dog, man. You know, this book is to show the dog in its entire light, not just for one-sided. You know, you get that one little picture of the dog and then you take that away, and you know, like they say, a first impression is a motherfucker. You know, because that's what a person gonna think about you when they leave. So at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm trying to put out material for these young brothers to read. You know, my nerds as myself. Cause see, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I take pride in being a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no gangster. Gangsters don't take you up. But two places they told you that, and I ain't believe them. The graveyard or the jail. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just got to keep it 100. You know, hey, Marcel, we was talking about that. I got to go ahead and speak on it. When the gangs, when I said, I didn't see nobody that's in a gang that was successful. Mafia ain't a gang, dog. Mafia is organized crime. You know, mafia is way different. Mafia don't matter to us down south. Mafia only mattered to them folk in New York. That mafia didn't get no wins down south ever. You know, all we had back in the days, we had to worry about the Klan. We didn't have to worry about the mafia. You know, so mafia, I understand what you were saying, and you was right. You know, you right. I don't think nobody's wrong in that conversation me and you was talking about. You know, but I feel like the mafia is not oppressing. You know, mafia is washed up over. They may still have their things going on, but what I said was I would compare the mafia to your drug dealing brothers, because they move in secrecy. They want, like I said, they want to make power moves in secrecy. Whatever the mob do, they don't want nobody to know about it. You know, with these gangs, they want everybody to know, you know, what's going on, and they want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like I said, shout out to my brothers in all the gangs. But if I can't walk down the street without getting checked, you know, you oppressing your brothers. If I can't walk down any neighborhood in the United States without somebody coming up to me trying to rob me, coming up to me trying to worry about what color I got on, coming up to me worrying about what set I'm in, if I can't just walk down a regular street, none of y'all brothers own these streets. Period. You want to oppress me? Go buy the property that you claim you running. Then you oppress me. Impress me, you know? Until you own that land, that street that say, oh, 1st and 55th, or 1st and this, when you actually own that, then you impress me. But until then, you can't stop a brother. And the mafia not stopping people from walking down the street. You know, in today's time, the Klan, neither the mafia oppresses the black man in the urban neighborhoods like the gangs do. You can pull any statistic, I'm talking to any brother, any statistic you want to pull up. Oh yeah, the Klan, they got people that may be in these job places that may not show, and they run it, you may not get the job. Did you understand what I said? I said the urban black man in the urban neighborhoods, you're going to have more traction against your own people in order to succeed than you're going to have against anybody else in your entire damn life. Not saying you will never see prejudice. You're going to see a whole lot of prejudice. But in order to be that football star you want to be, you will have to go against your own people. In order to be that basketball star you want to be, you will have to go against your own people. In order to be that podcaster you want to be, you're going to have to go against your own people. In order to be that doctor you want to be, you're going to have to go against your own people. That's what I'm saying. In order to reach these levels of achievement, you don't have to battle the white man. You don't have to battle the Mexicans. You don't have to battle the Asians or none of them other folk. You got to battle our own black brothers. You know, it's a privilege to make it out of these urban neighborhoods at 18 these days. You know, at the murder rate that's going on out here. You know, it's just a privilege. You know, when brothers, like back in our days, we used to say, yo, when you make it to see 21, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so rough. You know, it wasn't rough when I go down that white man neighborhood. It's rough when I stay over here. If I move to the white folk neighborhood, I'm good. Matter of fact, you won't even bring the drama to the white people neighborhood. If I move over there, you won't even come over there to do no shooting up the house, no none of that shit. A lot of times they won't. You know, you have your few that go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? How many brothers have died from gang violence since Trayvon Martin? I'm asking any brother, how many brothers died from gang violence in America since Trayvon Martin? How many people marched up and down the street for Trayvon Martin? But yet, these gangs ain't come together. The Bloods, the Crips, the Folks, the GDs, everybody they come together to find George Zimmerman. These brothers ain't come together to get the dude who chased brother Aubrey down and shot him down in that neighborhood. Them brothers who shot him down in that neighborhood. They didn't come together to go find them brothers. Them brothers wasn't in jail the whole time when they was on bail. The brother who got shot in New York many years ago for reaching in his pocket on his wedding night. These Latin Kings, these Bloods, these Crips, all these folk didn't go together to go against who did that. Whether it's the police or regular people. It's enough regular people in the United States. If we want to say something, if we want to make a statement, they can't stop us. It's enough regular people. I don't care what law enforcement it is or what military it is. If regular people uprise in America, they cannot stop you. But we didn't see none of these groups coming together. That's what I'm talking about, brothers. You know, when these brothers try to be successful in the Pitbull community, who do they have to battle before they get to these old school white brothers? Who do they have to battle? And I ain't talking about in no box. I'm talking about with notoriety. Oh man, that brother ain't shit. He ain't nothing. His dogs ain't nothing. He ain't got nothing. This and that. He ain't that. Listen here, man. Hey, listen here. You know, and one thing about it, I talk shit about Walk'em because that's my dog. The real Walk'em. You know, that's my dog. And I talk shit about him, but you can't do that. You know, any and everybody can't do it. Once again, man, big thanks. Big shout out to everybody that purchased their copy of the book and everybody that's going to purchase their copy in the future. You know, big thanks, man. Gotta say again, it's something for all bulldog lovers, all band dog lovers, pit bull lovers, pocket pit, bully, whatever. You can get something from the book, you know, one way or another. Even shepherd dogs. And if you're a dog lover, period, it don't make no difference what breed it is. It's something in there for you. You know, a good bit of information in there for you. You know, so holla at me, man. Like I said, just trying to keep things moving on the positive end. When you're living in a world, around a bunch of negative people, just trying to keep things on the positive end. And like I said, man, all we do is give the dog talk the way it need to be given, fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. Raw and unbiased, raw and uncut, fair and unbiased. My fault, That's all we try to do at the end of the day, man. And you either understand it or you don't. Big salute to my folk up there in West Virginia. Big salute to my bro. Big salute to my folk up there in Ohio. My folk in Detroit. Big salute and big shout out to my brother JB holding it down there in Mississippi. Big salute to you, fam. And all my people across South Carolina. But like I always say, man, I ain't gonna be here too long. Just giving y'all some of that talk for the day. Appreciate everybody rocking with the channel. Like I always say, man, you lacking and you slacking, whatever you want to call it. If you ain't hit that like and subscribe button up, tally that thing up. Hit me up with your questions. If you have any questions about anything referring to dogs, it don't matter if it's Pitbull or another breed. Just hit me up in my messenger and I'll get to it the best I can. If I don't know it, somebody else probably know it. So never hesitate to ask the question if you have a question. The only stupid question is one you don't want to ask. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. PB K9s. And we out.